Hi, this is JoyJam, and today we're going to be talking about how to work out. This is not your average how to work out video. I'm not a fitness channel, and I started working out regularly not super long ago, a couple months. I just wanted to, I'm not going to share with you the super broad tips that like a lot of the channels and stuff that are fitness have, because they're trying to pertain to everyone that's trying to do fitness. This is literally just what's worked for me and only me. And so what I know is that it works for at least some kind of person. If you're not that kind of person, that's okay, but if you want it to work for you, it probably will. Let's just get into it, I guess. First of all, what you're gonna need, you need a music streaming app where you can create playlists, you need headphones, and you need a place to work out. That's pretty much it. Optional, a blindfold, and living in a big city. First of all, let me make something clear to you. If you say you hate working out, it's not because you hate working out. That's like saying, I hate lollipops and only hating one flavor of lollipop, okay? You don't hate working out. You hate the way that you have been working out. Done? Good? Understood? Yes. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna make your playlist. Now, some people are gonna be like,
oh Joy, Spotify has this great workout playlist that I use.
No. No. The playlists that are already created are your inspiration for your playlist. Okay? So the songs that you're gonna pick for this playlist are not your average songs that you like. You know, I don't care if you're somebody who listens to a lot of pop. I don't care if you're someone who listens to a lot of rap. This playlist is different, okay? We're expanding our taste here because the songs that are gonna be on this playlist, okay? You wanna have such a good time that you can literally feel your back loosening, you know? And you can feel yourself forgetting about what's going on around you. That's the kind of song that you dance to, the kind of song that you would scream in karaoke, even though you know the whole damn place can hear you. You know, those songs, the ones that are really gonna get you pumped. Like my playlist, I have a weird music taste in general. If you haven't noticed, I'm literally all over the place. My playlist has got music from a video game, rap music, techno music, Vocaloid Japanese music, music that sounds like video game music, more electronic music that's inspired by a game, pop music, rap music, music that was made as a joke, and old music and new music, and because it's not about set in place genres of things, okay? You can't just put on a pump up playlist and then be pumped up. You have to choose the specific things that pump you up, and these are the things that pump me up, so it doesn't really matter if they're totally different for you. So once you have your playlist, you got your headphones, you got your gym. Most people are probably gonna be like,
oh yeah, I want to start working out 3 times a week.
No, that doesn't work. I mean, it doesn't work for me at least. What I'm doing, and what I suggest you do, is you decide that you're going to walk for an hour a day. Some days, it really is just me walking for an hour a day. I have a class that's 20 minutes away, so if I go back and forth to that twice, I'm done. I don't have to work out anymore today, I'm good. But then there are some days where, you know, you're like, oh, well, I don't think I'm gonna be walking that much today, so I'm actually just gonna go to the gym for an hour. And that's how you start building up your wanting to go to the gym, because you don't feel like you have to go, but you still do feel like this sort of commitment. And so then the rest of this is kind of going to be about when you're in the gym. If you're walking around, you know, you listen to music, you look at the sights around you, that's not as hard as being in the gym. When you're in the gym, it can get really boring really fast. So here's what you do when you're in the gym. First of all, you're probably gonna have an option on, if you're using a cardio machine, which are like the only ones that I use, you have to set it so that the time that it's showing is not how much time you have left, but how much time you have already done it. You know, because if you're always looking at how much time you have left, then you're working for the end. But if you have the time showing, then you're like, oh wow, I did 20 minutes already. I can do more. Like, I know it sounds stupid and it's so little, but I promise it's important. So first of all, do that. Second of all, do not decide 14 on the little number thing is the intensity you're gonna do, and if you go below that, then then it's not even worth it. Like, no, don't do that. If you actually picked songs that are gonna motivate you, then you're gonna want to turn it up when the song starts to like climax. The right music is gonna inspire you, and if you're inspired, then you're gonna feel more powerful and you're gonna turn it up. At least that's what I do. So don't set the intensity to one level. You can have like an average that you want to stick around and then go above and below it sometimes, but don't like decide specifically on a number. Now that everything's in place, now we're actually gonna start. Now the beginning is when you're gonna go the hardest. And the beginning is not a set amount of time. Even though, like, you know, some people will be like, oh yeah, work your way up. No, don't do that. I don't think you should do that. When you have the most energy is probably right when you're gonna start. And so you've gotta get in there and pick your best songs, go as hard as you possibly can, and then you're gonna crash a little bit, and then you're gonna be like, oh wow, I already did the hard part of this workout, I don't wanna do it anymore. But then you just have to like take it really slow for the rest of it, and then maybe you'll pick it up back again towards the end. You know, you just have to go with how your body's energy levels are gonna be. That's how it is. You're gonna go really hard at the beginning. So let me tell you about what going hard is, because it's not just the movement, okay? I'm not saying this is an example. I'm saying this is what you should do. Like, just do this and you will actually want to go to the gym. Part of the thing about the songs that you picked is that you have to know the words and you have to really enjoy dancing to them. So when you're on that machine, you are literally going to dance. Like, if you have seen me on the cardio machines, like, I am back and forth and back and forth. Like, I'm literally like that on the treadmill. Everybody thinks I'm crazy. And if you don't want to do that because you're like,
oh, I don't want the people around me to see me like that.
Think about your priorities, okay? Your priority is working out. I'm not saying that not looking like an idiot isn't a priority too, but as long as you have to decide that working out is gonna be at a higher priority than looking like an idiot. Because if you don't do that, then you're never gonna work out in the first place because you're not gonna have the confidence in yourself. You are literally just going to have the time of your life on that treadmill or on that elliptical. And if it's too much, like looking at people looking at you, bring a blindfold. Oh no! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Lovely viewers. This mic has been off the whole time. It's okay though, because I have this mic, that one, which is not a real mic, but it is a camera which does record audio, so we're good. So anyway, what I was saying is, if you need to, bring a freaking blindfold. Please don't do this on any machines that could be dangerous with. Like, I'm literally, actually, you know what, just don't do it. That's probably stupid. But if you have to, like, close your eyes, shut out the people around you. The reason why people like going to the gym is not because they like going to the gym. It's not because they like that atmosphere. It's because going to the gym brings them confidence in some kind of way. And most people think that the confidence that you're gonna get from going to the gym is by like showing off your body and showing off your Lululemons and just like being that bitch. I mean, you can be that bitch, and maybe some people do get enjoyment out of that, but you don't need that to have confidence at the gym. What you need to have confidence at the gym is to have a good freaking time. And you can do that no matter what size you are. I suggest you go to the gym, you put on your playlist, you don't give a shit what people think, and you focus on having the best time dancing and mouthing the words to your favorite songs, and go really hard at that. And you'll see that not only does it make the gym more enjoyable, it makes you want to go more, it inspires other people to do the same thing, and then everybody's having a good time. One thing is that if you really don't want to do this in front of other people, that's what like Soul Cycle is, I think. I've never done Soul Cycle, but it's like the burning calories is a side effect of having fun or having confidence in yourself, which is what every sort of positive motivation-y workout thing is about. At least I think so. Maybe I'm generalizing too much. Before I go, I just wanted to give you one extra tip. Don't look for excuses, okay? What I said before, do it for like an hour, do a set amount of time to do it every day. And I do mean every day, because, and it doesn't have to be the gym every day, you know, it can be walking or the gym every day, and you don't have to have a set schedule for that, but you have to do it every day, because the consistency is the only way that you're gonna wanna keep going. And like, the thing is, if you mess up your workout one day, then the next day you have a chance to do it all over again. Whereas if you work out every 3 days, you know, you do have the chance to do it again, but you're not gonna do it the day after. and then, you know, you're gonna be disappointed in yourself for a lot longer, and it's just not good. So do it every day, even if you're not doing the same thing every day. And also, once you set your time, like my time's an hour, don't not do that time, okay? I was saying before, you know, you're gonna go really hard for the first part, you're gonna feel tired, you're gonna feel like, oh, well, I should just leave. No, if you have to, just walk for the rest of the time. It doesn't matter. You have to finish your time, because even though it's like just walk, maybe you work really hard for the first 20 minutes and then you walk for the last 40. And you're like, why did I even have to walk for the last 40? I got most of my workout in the first 20 minutes. You have to do that last 40 because you have to prove to yourself that you can do it. You know, you have to prove to yourself that you can do what you say that you're gonna do. And that was a really hard concept for me to learn, because I'm very much so the type where I'm like, oh yeah, I can do this. I have like a lot of big ideas, and I'm used to not going through with them. But I'm trying not to be like that anymore, because if you're like that, then you don't get used to the idea of commitment, and you don't get used to the idea of finishing things. And so if you're finishing a workout every single day, not only does that like build up your confidence, it also, you know, helps you work out more. Even though it is less intense for the last half of it, you know, and I'm not saying it has to be, I'm just saying that's how it is for me usually. Even though it is less intense for the last half of it, you know, you did it. You did do it, and it does matter, and it is additive. No matter what your brain being like, oh, that wasn't good enough, no matter what you want yourself to think. Oh, and I wanted to give you this example. So no excuses about the amount of time that you set. Today was actually a funny example of that, because in my last 5 minutes at the gym, a fire alarm started going off. And it was really funny because I was like, should I leave? Are people leaving? And like I saw the people from that worked there like coming out towards the front, and like they were talking on the radios, but it didn't seem like there was any sort of panic at all. And like they actually eventually even told us, they were like, it's fine, it's just a mistake. But just because the lights started flashing, a whole exodus of people started coming out of the gym. Not because they were scared, not because they saw fire, but because they had an excuse and they were like,
Well, shit, guess I gotta go.
you know? And so you can't look for those excuses. You have to be there until they say you absolutely cannot be, and when they say you cannot be, then you should still be there for a little while. You know, it's no excuses on the time. And I don't mean to be one of those hard asses that's like, oh, no excuses for anything. There are excuses for some things, but there are also not excuses for the commitments like that. You know, when it's that flexible of a schedule where you can choose to walk or go to the gym, there's nothing that's keeping you from doing that. There's literally nothing that is keeping you from doing that, unless you physically cannot move. In which case, why are you watching this video? I mean, thank you, but why? When I was there for my last 5 minutes, there was this bright light that was blinking in my face. It was so annoying, but you know, I just put my hand over my head and I dealt with it for the last 5 minutes because I made that commitment to be there for the 60 minutes. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. Don't expect really any more fitness videos, because this is pretty much all I ever do at the gym. I mean, I might do something about nutrition at some point, but I don't really care. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I post a video every day, so I will see you tomorrow, and bye.